What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I have a very good one for you guys. So I'm gonna talk about 5 crypto projects that can still do 100x if you were to buy it today. So I repeat, not the time in which I made an entry in this project, but literally if you were to buy today and you don't hold any of this, you can still make 100x. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first one is lit. Yes, it's Lit Labs. This is probably my top 3 of all projects like in any industry in the crypto market right now, and it actually seems like a very good buying zone. I'm still heavily DCAing this. We're still DCAing this in my Patreon. It has so much fucking potential, and this is why I recommend people to buy this. Not financial advice, do your own research, but I think that it's a very good buying zone because this is still at 13 million in market cap. It's relatively very small, and this is the reason why I think that this can do 100x, because the market cap is very low. It's not 100 million or 700 million market cap crypto. For instance, a lot of people were telling me about Beam and how it has potential. Well, Beam pumped a lot, bro. It's 1,100 million. How do you think that this is gonna do 100x? It's probably not gonna happen. People already made their money on this. But in Lit Labs, this is not the case, because people can still make a big profit. The exchange situation is good because we have a Maxi, we have a big guy listing, and then we have Uniswap and PancakeSwap. We don't have the tier 1 exchanges. We don't have Kraken, we don't have Coinbase, we don't have Binance. And we know that when those exchanges are going to come, we're going to have a big pump in price. It's also a relatively new project that was kind of like unknown until a month ago, but it's been around for like 6 months, which is still very new. We want projects that haven't gone through a bull run before, because those have the most pumping potential. Because they're relatively new, they're not older than 2 years, which means that they were born during this current bear market, which we're still in, by the way, in case you're wondering. The bull run is actually going to start in April next year with the Bitcoin halving. So in case you were wondering, that's your answer. It's on BNB, and I personally like this because Ethereum gas fees during the bull run are gonna go to hundreds of dollars. So for the most part, you want to stay with projects that are in BNB, or maybe even new chains like Avalanche and Polygon are definitely a good case. The website is great, and I love this because this is focused on the esports niche. There's a lot of money in esports, there's a lot of money in gaming, there's a lot of money in crypto. You blind the 3 and you literally have a match made in heaven. The team is a fantastic group of people. Everybody's got a lot of experience. They're giving a lot of updates, and also there was very bullish news because they just announced the merger with Elixir. Elixir is basically a game developer studio that is owned by Square Enix. Those are literally the founders of Final Fantasy, one of the biggest video games franchise of all time. So the fact that they're merged with such a big actor in the space means that they're gonna have a lot of resources, both in terms of game development wise and monetary wise. So a lot of bullish sentiment that comes out of this announcement. And they also just ran an AMA with my fellow brother Crypto Archie, so I would definitely recommend you guys to watch this. And yeah, the founder Javier, great guy. I really love this project. Like, what can I say? There's gonna be so much to come. They have a game that is gonna be released very soon, and they have another 2 games that are gonna be released at some point in 2024. You don't want to miss out on this. Me and the patrons, we knew about this project right here. I didn't buy personally right here, but some of the patrons did, and that's why my Patreon is so fucking good, guys, because I have a Moonshots watch list. This is the watch list of all the crypto that is under my radar, and my patrons can even buy this crypto before I even make an entry. So this is why you should definitely join, and you're gonna be in for crazy returns, I'm telling you. And then we were DCing here. I think I started buying here around the 2 cent. I think I started buying right here actually, and then I bought again here, and I'm pretty much still buying almost on the daily with all of these dips. I still want to accumulate a big bag because I do think that this project can still 100x. Now the second project is going to be Mint Layer. This is another project that is one of my Patreon picks. I've recently announced that I've been eyeing this project for a while. I last sent a buy alert to literally here at the 15 cents level. We've gone through like a 3 to a 5x just in a matter of a week, which is insane. And all the people that just bought this, you see, literally they bought this buy alert, they already paid even for a lifetime of subscription to my Patreon, and that's the good thing, you know. You just follow a good buy alert and that is it. You're all set, and all of that is just like great returns that you're going to make for yourself. Now, Min Layer is a scaling solution for BRC20, okay? It's a scaling solution for Bitcoin. It's basically a layer 2 that is going to facilitate the scalability of Bitcoin, both in terms of speed and transaction cost. The team is doxed. The website is amazing. So many good things to say about this project. Like you just look at this and it looks great. It just tells you exactly what it is. It empowers Bitcoin with a sidechain. Right now is an Ethereum token, so that is worth noting because there's going to be a migration early next year. Migrations are never something funny because you need to pay attention to that. You just don't put it to a wallet and send it and forget it. You actually need to transfer it back to an exchange and make sure that you transition to the mainnet. However, I am so fucking bullish, and that's actually a good thing that they're going to have the mainnet very, very soon. There's a big emphasis on decentralized finance. That is pretty much like the ambition of the project. They also have a hot wallet that you can find right here. And by the way, guys, if you're looking for bigger and more in-depth look about this project, I actually made a video a couple of days ago that you can check on my channel, in which I have a 15-minute in-depth review about this. But these are kind of like the features of the project. Here's the utility of the token, so staking, governance of the project, and you're also going to be able to use this for transaction fees in the protocol ecosystem. Such a good project, and this is how a website should be, because so many crypto websites, they basically have a website that is just like, you don't even understand what the project is about. And that is a big red flag to me. I want to know immediately what this is about, because chances are, if not even I can understand it, majority of retail investors that are new to crypto or they are a bit casual, they're probably not going to understand what this project is talking about. So it's a big thing to have a very clear and direct website. You go to the About section, you see here that the team is doxed. You can check the LinkedIn profile on each one of these individuals, so that is an extremely good sign. It's not rocket science, guys. This is how a crypto project should look like. And scaling solutions for Bitcoin, I think they're going to be one of the hottest narratives of the next bull run. It wasn't something that I was so bullish on at first, but then I did my research and I changed my mind. And you know what? I'm not married to my bags or my preconceptions. I'm always down to researching, always evolving as an investor, and then making out very rational and stoic decisions. Okay, you shouldn't be emotional or married for your bags. There is definitely another takeaway that you can take out of this video. Now, the third pick is PlayUp. A lot of you guys probably know PlayUp already. I've been investing in PlayUp since we were literally here, and then I kept DCA up to here, and I'm still DCAing right now. It's actually such a good entry, and this is why I'm still thinking that this has 100x potential, because these prices are probably not going to come again. I was thinking that maybe it would have been a 50 to 70x right here at like the 5 cents mark, but now that we are back to 3.5, I do believe that this can 100x. 11 million in market cap. This is kind of like Little Labs. It's so small in market cap. It can literally still do 100x, which is crazy, guys. It's crazy. This is a relatively new project, 6 months old. It's on Qcoin, Gate.io, and then PancakeSwap, because of course this is another token on BNB chain. It's a game aggregator with very simple to play mobile games, which makes me very, very bullish. You know, like kind of like Candy Crush or Solitaire type of games, like very easy to play. They are play to earn. I see a lot of potential in a project like this. There's probably going to be a lot of players, especially if they dive into the Indian market, which is huge because all of the team is pretty much from India. If they're actually able to penetrate the market, there's probably going to be a lot of potential out of this project, and it makes me so bullish. Yes, the tokenomics are not amazing, although the security supply of 20% is definitely better than average for when it comes to the gaming industry. Like most projects will be sub 10%, so this is actually not that bad if you actually think about it. But guys, this has a lot of potential. I think that this is another project that is going to make millionaires. And yeah, as you can see, like we're following a clear picture right here, because the gaming picks that I have to make a big multipliers are already too. And this is why I'm like, crypto investing is already very risky. Okay, you can just compare it to gambling in some sort of way, but where gaming is risky, something like memes is irresponsible. It means there's basically no utility. But I'm investing in picks that have a use case, they have utility, they have games that you can actually play. There's communities that are actually built on top of them. And if there's big hype, there's big marketing, these projects, you can educate yourself, like by watching my videos, first of all, as a first point, but then looking at the white papers, looking at the team, doing your due diligence in terms of research and the tokenomics and the token dilution and the vesting. And this is why you should probably join a community like my Patreon, because you're not going to be alone in this journey, and you're actually going to be able to join a thriving and like-minded community of investors. Guys, I've said it before, but there's only limited spots remaining. There's only 12 spots remaining at this price, and then the price is going to be to $49.99 for the very foreseeable future. So you want to get in now. You're still very early, and you can still lock in this price forever. You're not going to be subject to any price increases and whenever I raise the prices. So this is a great deal that you have straight in front of your face. We are almost 200 members, which blows my mind, but results speak for themselves. You know, I have a proven track record right here that you're going to be able to see whenever you see all of the buy alerts that I've seen that were before all the big pumps. And it's a testament of the fact that the patrons made a big load of money in the recent weeks. So you don't want to miss out. You can also pay me in crypto. There's an email right here that you can just send me an email and I'll give you a big discount if you want lifetime access with crypto. These are all the benefits, and the link, of course, is in the description. Now, back to the fourth pick. We're going to do another kind of competitor of PCP, which is Altcoin. This is a bit more risky than PCP. This is a bit more risky. Why? Because the market cap is 2 million. The circulating supply is also worse because it's 10% circulating supply. So it's lower. It's pretty much half as much of the one of PCP. So this is potentially going to be subject to more dilution than PCP. However, guys, it's 2 million market cap. You can still be so fucking early for this. It's crazy. You can still make 100x from here. This is easy. I think that this is an easier 100x than PCP, although PCP might have a better product. They have more games. You could argue that the project is a little better on the card. This is literally 1/6 of the market cap of PCP. So we will probably be able to get more games, more access in terms of multiplier. It's built on Solana, which can be both an advantage and a drawback because, of course, games on BNB tend to do better because we don't have a proven track record of Solana-built games. But this could be probably very good in the next narrative because Solana is gonna, I think, outperform BNB. So I think that it is actually gonna be a good thing for the upcoming bull run. And I like that they implement a double reward system. So there's OTK, which is the actual crypto, and then there's gold, which is basically loyalty points that you're gonna get by just playing the game, by just putting the time into the game, and you're actually gonna be able to spend these points into authorized retailers, redeem hardware or gift cards or just gaming accessories, like you can see here, gaming chairs, mice, keyboard, and headphones and stuff like that. The games are not AAA games, they're just very simple to play mobile games, but we don't need the best game on earth. As long as there's a community, as long as people play these games, as long as there's hype, marketing, and people talk about these games and they play them, the price is going to pump and you're potentially going to make millions in the bull run. I'm going to conclude this video by talking about the last pick, which could be a little controversial because it's been dumping a lot. And this is why I'm recommending you guys, no financial advice again, to buy this pick. Area Network, however you want to call it. This coin had an announcement going on for like a couple of months, and then the announcement came, and it's basically they're gonna make their own DEX, they're gonna make their own exchange, and this was not what people were expecting, and not even myself. I was expecting a mainnet transition because this is still a token on the BNB Smart Chain. I was expecting maybe a tier 1 listing. None of that came, and as they always say, buy the rumor, sell the news, and this is why the price dumped. So this is a great opportunity to buy at pretty much one of the lowest prices that we've seen for area in around 6 months. And when this pump, you're going to make life-changing returns. So this is why I think that area can still do a 100x from the current price of today. When a lot of people are panic selling like right now, this is the moment in which you should buy and you should fill your bags. Because then when everybody else is going to buy, they're going to pump your bags and then they're going to become your exit liquidity. So I just leave you with this. And if you're looking for a more in-depth review and investigation of area, I actually have a video review in my YouTube channel that you're also going to be able to watch after you finish watching this video, which is pretty much right now because this is the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me if you watched until now. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like if you haven't already. That really helps my channel growth with the algorithm more than you know. So don't forget about that if you're looking to support me. And as always, I hope to see you soon in my Patreon to speak to you in the Discord and help you out with your crypto investment journey. And until then, take care.